Join me for your morning wake-up call. Let's practice. Starting comfortably seated, either kneeling or cross-legged, whichever is your preference. And we're gonna wake our body up as we start with some seated cat and cow. As you inhale, open up through your chest, lift your head. And as you exhale, round your shoulders, tuck your chin down. Inhale as we open, and exhale, we close. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back. And one more time, big inhale and full exhale as you drop your chin down. And then staying in that seated position, we're gonna bring our hands up to our shoulders, just wherever is comfortable here. And we're gonna start to find some Kriya twists with our breath. So you're gonna exhale as you twist to the side and inhale. Really twisting more to one side and then just back to the center. Twist to one side, back to the center. And this is just a gentle movement, so let your body flow here. Feeling invigorated with that breath. Waking our body and our minds up. Perfect, come back to the center. Take a couple of regular breaths here, feeling the energy from those breaths. And then we're gonna go ahead and take that twist to the other side. So it's really like a wringing out of the body. So we twist to one side and then we just let ourselves come back to the center. So here we go. Perfect, and coming back to the center, feeling alive and awake already. Weren't you glad that you didn't hit the snooze button again? We're gonna come back now to seated on our buttocks, and if you're already there, that's perfect, you're gonna stay right there. As we sit comfortably cross-legged, you're gonna reach your right hand across to the opposite side knee. Bring your hand onto your ear, and then a little bit of gentle traction here as you gently pull and press at the same time as you tip to the side. Looking to have your elbow point up towards the ceiling as straight as you can. So you're looking to roll your body open here as we come into the side bend. Taking nice deep breaths. Make sure you're not feeling pain. Just taking a few nice deep breaths here. Perfect, let's come back. And crisscross the ankles the other way. Sitting up nice and tall, you're gonna bring the opposite arm over to the knee, bring the hand to the ear, and just slide into that position as you sit tall and then tip over. And if you notice that your elbow is pointing more towards the front or it's rolling down, don't tip quite so far over so you can have a more open body position here in this tie neck stretch. Perfect, and come on back to the center. We're gonna come onto all fours now as we move through cat and cow in this position. So really the same, just a little bit bigger and deeper. As you inhale, letting your tummy fall towards the floor, turn your tail up, lift your chin. And as you exhale, rounding to come into cat. Moving through a few more times with your breath. Inhale as we roll, and exhale as we scoop our tail under. Taking a few more, and if you want to move a little faster, breathe a little faster as you really work to get everything engaging and moving along your spine as we warm our whole back up, getting ready for our morning, for our day. This is a great routine, a great way to start your day every day. Instead of hitting that snooze button a couple of times, just pop on out of bed, hit the play button, and you're ready to go, feeling energized and ready, having done about 10 minutes of yoga. Perfect. And let's press into our toes, press back towards our heels to come into downward facing dog. Taking maybe a couple of breaths here if it feels good to pedal your feet, maybe move your hips, just kind of settle in. Mornings. Looking to your hands, hopping or stepping there. Exhale, relax your back, lower your head. And just taking a couple of breaths here in forward fold as your arms dangle and you feel heavy. And you let gravity just open up your whole spine. Perfect. And inhale, let's take a big breath, come all the way up. Taking one sun salutation here. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lifting part way, flattening your back. Exhale as you reach for the floor, hopping or stepping back, and then from knees or toes, lowering all the way down to your mat as elbows tucked by your sides, turn your toes under. Inhale for cobra, and exhale, come all the way flat. Inhale, taking a second cobra, and release. And one more time, lifting for cobra, and if it feels good for your back, lifting into a deeper, bigger back bend, only if there's no pain. And exhale, let yourself come back down. As we finish that sun salutation, press from knees or toes, whatever you're feeling this morning. Pressing back to downward dog. Looking to your hands, hopping or stepping there. Exhale, relax your back, lower your head. Inhale, big swooping breath, come all the way to the top. And we're taking 2 more sun salutations here. Exhale, pour forward. Inhale, lengthen your back and lift. And exhale, coming down to your mat through a high push-up. Lowering. Inhale, taking cobra, or feel free to move into upward dog if your body is ready for that this morning. Release and press back to downward facing dog. Eyes looking to hands, hopping or stepping there. Exhale as you soften your knees, fold a little deeper, relax your head and neck. Inhale, big breath, eyes up, chest up. Lift to come all the way up. And one more time, we summon the sun, folding back down. Inhale, breathe. And exhale as we move back through plank, lowering. Inhale, find a back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Lift your chin, lift your eyes. And exhale as you press back to downward facing dog. Looking to your hands, hopping or stepping there. Exhale, relax your back, lower your head. Inhale, big breath, come all the way up. As we finish with our hands coming down to our heart in Anjali Mudra. Take a long step back with your right leg, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, coming into a high lunge or Ashtanga. And then we're gonna fold down, reaching towards the floor, and then just sweep your hands along your mat as you come into a side lunge at the back of your mat. So your right knee is bending and your left leg is straight. Shifting back to the front of your mat, turn to face the front of your mat as you lift back up in a high lunge, maybe back bending a little here. Draw your hands down to your heart, stepping up to the top of your mat. Repeating on the opposite side, stepping back with the left leg. Lift your arms in high lunge, long and straight. As you fold down, reaching for your mat, sweep your hands all the way along your mat or as close as you can manage as you come into that side lunge. And then shifting back, sweeping, turning back to the front of your mat, reaching back up in high lunge. Bring your hands back to your heart as you step back up to the top of your mat. Taking one sun salutation here. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead. And exhale as you pour downward. Inhale, lengthen your back and lift. And exhale, reach for the floor, hop or step back and keep exhaling as you lower. Inhale to shine your heart ahead. And exhale to release. Press to downward dog. Draw your belly button in and up towards your heart. Take your knees gently down to your mat here as we're coming into a sweeping camel. Starting with your bum down by your heels, we're gonna walk our hands over toward the left side of our body And then you're gonna reach up as you push your hips forward. Start to circle around with your hands as you reach your right hand towards your right heel. It might not touch, and that's okay. Sweeping back up and around, coming back towards the left side. Sweeping up and opening our backs, and sweeping back around. And one more time, lifting up, pressing the hips open, only leaning back as far as is comfortable for you, and coming back, and then swinging our hands gently over to the opposite side as we do that the other way. Inhale, push our hips forward, circle around and reach back, and come up, and back down. And inhale, reach up, push the hips forward, reaching high, and coming back. And one more time as we open our whole body, our hips are back, and we come back to finish. Bring our hands back to come in the center, pressing back into downward facing dog. Eyes looking to hands, hopper step there. Exhale, relax your back, lower your head. Inhale, big breath, come all the way to the top. As we take one more sun salutation this morning, exhale, fold to the front. Inhale, lengthen your back and lift. And exhale, release, stepping back, lowering. Inhale, taking cobra or upward facing dog, shoulders down from ears. Release and press to down facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Looking to your hands, hopping or stepping there. Exhale, relax your back, lower your head. Inhale, big breath, come all the way up. Draw your hands down to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this made your morning. Namaste. And if you like today's video or you like my channel, hit the subscribe button, give me the thumbs up, toss me a comment, let me know how you're doing or if there's any content you would love for me to create. Have a wonderful morning.